Hey, what's up guys? Combat Critique here. In this video, I want to give my pick for this upcoming fight between Amanda Ribas and Maycee Barber. So let's get started. If you look at the records of these two fighters, starting with Amanda, she has 15 fights and she's won 12, lost just 3. If we look at her 12 wins, 3 have come via knockout, 4 via submission and 5 via decision. If we talk about her losses, she's been knocked out twice and she's lost a decision. She's never been submitted as a pro. Now, if you talk about Maycee Barber, she has 14 fights and she's won 12, lost just 2. If we talk about her 12 wins, she's won via knockout 5 times and via submission 2 times and another 5 times by decision. So she has, just by looking at this record, you can say she has more punching power than Amanda Ribas. If we talk about the record, she has 2 losses, both via decision. Now let's look at the physical stats and the career stats of these two fighters. Starting with the height, it is 5 feet 3 inches for Amanda Ribas and 5 feet 5 for Maycee Barber. So Maycee will have a 2-inch height advantage. Weight is even at 125 pounds for both these fighters unless somebody misses weight. If we talk about the reach, it is 66 inches for Amanda Ribas and 65 inches for Maycee Barber. So Ribas, even though she is the shorter fighter, she will have a 1-inch reach advantage. I don't think it will be significant in this fight. If we talk about the stance, so Ribas is an orthodox stance fighter, whereas Maycee Barber is a switch stance fighter. Talking about the age of these two fighters, so both are pretty young, but Amanda Ribas is the older fighter and Maycee is younger by about 5 years. She is really not as experienced as Amanda Ribas when it comes to fighting top tier fighters, as we'll see in the next slide. Now let's talk about the career statistics. Starting with the striking numbers, first up we have the strikes landed per minute. So this signifies the number of significant strikes that you land on your opponent per minute. This is 4.8 for Amanda Ribas and it is 4.27 for Maycee Barber. So Ribas is landing more, she will have a slight advantage here. Next up we have the striking accuracy, which is 42% for Amanda Ribas and it is 51% for Maycee Barber. So Maycee is more accurate with her strikes. Now next up we have the strikes absorbed per minute. This is the number of significant strikes that you take from your opponent per minute. This is 2.65 for Amanda Ribas and it is 2.63 for Maycee Barber. So very close between both these fighters, but very slight edge goes to Maycee Barber, even though I don't think it's a significant difference at all. Striking defense is 69% for Amanda Ribas and it is 54% for Maycee Barber. So in this case the clear advantage goes to Amanda Ribas. Now let's take a look at the wrestling, grappling and BJJ statistics. So takedown average is 2.16 for Amanda Ribas and it is 1.23 for Maycee Barber. So obvious advantage goes to Amanda. Takedown accuracy is 52% for Ribas and 37% for Barber. So again the advantage goes to Amanda. Takedown defense is 88%, which is really good for Amanda Ribas, and it is just 47% for Maycee Barber. So in this case also the advantage goes to Amanda Ribas. Submission average is 1.0 for Amanda Ribas and it is just 0.1 for Maycee Barber. So the advantage again goes to Amanda Ribas. Overall, I think in the striking department it will be a close fight. However, if it goes to the ground, the wrestling, grappling and BJJ clearly favor Amanda Ribas over Maycee Barber. Now let's talk about the significant strikes by position of these two fighters. Starting with Amanda, 83% of all her strikes are from the standing position, 5% from the clinch and 12% on the ground. And if we talk about Maycee, so only 46% are in the standing, 41% is in the clinch. So she likes to clinch a lot and she has done a lot of work in her clinch, and 14% on the ground. Now let's talk about the significant strikes by target. So 64% of all the strikes that Ribas throws are to the head, 19% to the body and 17% to the leg. If we talk about Maycee Barber, 64% to the head, 20% to the body, and 16% to the leg. So these stats are pretty similar. What is the difference is that Maycee Barber has a lot of strikes in the from the clinch position, and this is one area. However, because we have seen that Amanda Ribas has better wrestling and grappling, I think she'll not engage in that position. And if it goes to the clinch, Amanda Ribas will try to take this fight to the ground, where she is clearly superior than Maycee Barber. Now let's take a look at the previous performances of these two fighters, starting with Amanda. So in her last fight, she beat Vivian Araujo via unanimous decision. This fight happened in March of this year. It was a 3-round fight, and now she's fighting again, so she's not taking a lot of time off. Before that, she lost to Caitlin Chukagian last year via split decision, and this was a good fight between these two fighters. This happened in May of last year, again a 3-round fight. Before that, she beat Virna Jandiroba via unanimous decision, and before that, she lost to Marina Rodriguez via TKO, and this is the only TKO loss that she's had in the last 5 years. And before that, she beat Paige Van Zandt by submission armbar, Randa Marcos, unanimous decision, Mackenzie Dern, unanimous decision. So all these are good wins. And before that, she beat Emily Whitmire by a submission rear naked choke, and she TKO'd Jennifer Gonzalez in the second round. And before that, she lost to Poliana Viena via knockout punch. But this fight was in November of 2015, so this was a long time ago. Overall, if I talk about the quality of fighters that Amanda Ribas has faced, she's faced Caitlin Chukagian, she's faced Marina Rodriguez, she's faced Mackenzie Dern. So all these are high level fighters in the division. Now let's talk about Maycee Barber. So Maycee in her last fight beat Andrea Lee via split decision. This fight also happened in March of this year. So she is not taking a lot of time either, and she is also coming back to fight again. Before that, she beat Jessica I by unanimous decision. She beat Montana De La Rosa by unanimous decision. And before that, she beat Miranda Maverick via split decision. So two split decision wins. And before that, she was beat by Alexa Grasso and by Roxanne Modafferi, both by unanimous decision. She was undefeated going into the fight with Roxanne. And before that, she TKO'd Gillian Robertson, JJ Aldrich, and Hannah Cyphers. And before was her UFC debut, where she TKO'd Jamie Collin in the third round. So she has the punching power, but in recent times, she is winning by a split decision or a unanimous decision. Whereas if I talk about Amanda, I think she has more tools in her arsenal. She can submit Maycee Barber. At the same time, she can also win a decision. She can. She also has the knockout power, although not to the same level as Maycee Barber. So for these reasons, I think if I have to pick a winner of this fight, I'll have to go with Amanda Ribas. I believe she has fought, top level guys, and she's top level fighters, and she has the clear wrestling and grappling advantage. In the striking, it seems like it's a pretty close fight when it comes to striking, but I think with the wrestling and takedown threat of Amanda Ribas, she should be able to win this fight. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next video.